I think investors expect a lot of advisors to book their profits right at the top and re-enter the markets right at the bottom, especially when an event of this magnitude happens, where there is a very sharp movement in the shorter term. I think investors get unnerved and then they start asking advisors, why didn't they think about this and think about what President Donald Trump could have said or could have done, could have entered in tariff wars of what magnitude, and accordingly moved monies away from equities or not invested monies into equities and wait for the impact to get fully factored in and then possibly re-enter the markets, right? Such things can't happen. As an advisor, you are not into the game of predicting the outcome of events on the back of your hunches. If you try to do such a thing, then you're not managing a portfolio. You're merely trying to manage a game of probabilities. And all of us know what that can lead to. I think what has happened is the reciprocal tariffs announced by President Donald Trump in the initial part of the week led to a very sharp meltdown in the markets. Globally, the markets fell sharply. World markets followed suit. But let's understand the impact and what possibly the investors could do, what possibly the advisors can do. We certainly believe in not being someone who has a herd mentality. You generally try to avoid doing things that the rest of the world is inclined to do. And you also hold back from the propensity to make transactions on the basis of knee-jerk reactions or on the basis of some sudden event outcomes which are negative or positive. So that means that you wait for the panic to settle down or you wait for the excitement to settle down and then take that call. Because I think often calls taken or transactions done in haste do not result in very good outcomes for the portfolio. Just to give an example, if one would have expected that we do sell off equities on expectations of President Donald Trump's tariffs or policy announcements to have a very negative impact on the markets, then possibly we would have sold equities off just before the tariffs or the trade war came into effect and waited for how long? Till the time the markets would bottom out. But we saw what happened. We saw that within the next couple of days, an announcement was made that the tariffs are on hold for the next 90 days. And immediately the markets started moving up sharply. NASDAQ, in fact, closed 10% higher on the same day that announcement was made. Where could we catch the bottom then? Even before the sold monies could be realized into the accounts, the next set of announcements moved the markets up back by 10%. So, do you think practically there's a possibility of capturing such movements? Well, maybe in trading portfolios, yes, but you cannot meet those changes on the basis of such quick, hasty decisions in the long term investment portfolios, right? You allow the panic to settle down, you allow things to unfold, and then take the calls. Obviously, we don't intend to say that, irrespective of whatever happens, one should have a portfolio which is status quo. People need to change their philosophy, people need to change their asset allocation, change their projected returns, projected economic growth. All those things need to happen on the basis of numbers that are more permanent or more likely to remain permanent. If really this trade war breaks out, if reciprocal tariffs become the order of the day, we're soon going to move back to the Stone Age. A serious deglobalization would impact all the economies across the globe, sitting right in the 21st century. High inflationary environments, defaults, worldwide, lot of economies would go into deep recession for long periods of time. Is that a possibility? Yes. Is that probable? The answer is no. That means that some kind of moderation would soon happen within days and not even weeks. And any kind of moderation would be taken very positively by the markets. And the markets would swing back sharply. It would be very difficult for investors to again get in thinking that, yes, we have caught the bottom. There are times where you have to do something about something, and there are times when you have to do nothing about something. Wait and watch out. Let the panic settle down. Let those retractions happen. Let those U-turns happen. Let whoever wants to win, win. Let whoever has to lose, lose. And let the mayhem settle down. Let the businesses readjust to the realities. Let the policymakers readjust to the realities and accordingly fine tune their policies. Then, possibly, yes, it's the time to sit and look at all the numbers, reevaluate your growth forecasts, and accordingly take a call. But I'm not a great believer in predicting outcomes or taking positions on the basis of what is the probability you attach to an outcome being positive or negative.